All right, everyone, buckle up because the news cycle is on fire, and you're locked into Google Trends Hub for the absolute latest. We're diving headfirst into a world of tech that's constantly evolving, pushing boundaries, and sometimes throwing us curveballs. From critical network issues affecting millions to the future of mobile pricing that might just surprise you, we've got the inside scoop. Get ready for a rapid-fire update that you won't want to miss, because the trends that matter are happening right now. Let's get into it. First up, a widespread network issue is leaving many users seeing a cryptic SOS message on their phones. We're breaking down exactly what this means, why it's happening, and most importantly, what you can do about it. Is your connection down? We've got the answers. Then, we're talking phones, but with a twist. One writer is making a case for a seemingly more expensive model being the smarter financial choice. How can a pro version be cheaper in the long run? Stick around to find out the logic behind this head-scratching decision. Next, your favorite browser is getting a fresh look. We're exploring the subtle yet significant design upgrades coming to Chrome on Android, bringing a more modern aesthetic to your daily browsing. What are these new, expressive tweaks, and how will they change your experience? And finally, we're checking out a budget-friendly tablet that's punching way above its weight. Can a device priced at under $100 really deliver? We've got the full review of this compact powerhouse that might just be the perfect pickup. Don't miss a single second of this action-packed episode. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and let's get trending. Network glitch alert. What's behind the SOS? Millions of mobile users have recently encountered a perplexing issue, their phones displaying a persistent SOS mode. This isn't just a minor inconvenience. It signifies a complete loss of regular cellular service, leaving users disconnected from calls, texts, and data. The SOS mode typically appears when a device can connect to a cellular network for emergency calls only, but cannot establish a connection with its home carrier. This widespread problem has sparked significant concern and a flurry of activity from network providers and tech enthusiasts alike, all eager to understand the root cause and find a swift resolution. The SOS mode-only issue has been reported across various devices and carriers, though Verizon appears to be a focal point for many of these reports. The implications of such an outage are substantial, impacting everything from personal communication to business operations that rely on constant connectivity. For many, their smartphone is an indispensable tool, and its sudden inability to perform basic functions can be incredibly disruptive. Users are left scrambling for answers, wondering if it's a device problem, a network failure, or something else entirely. The suddenness with which these issues can manifest adds to the anxiety, as users often find themselves without service without any prior warning. Technical explanations point to a variety of potential causes, ranging from software glitches within the phone's operating system or carrier settings to broader network infrastructure problems. For iPhones, the SOS message can sometimes be triggered by a loss of connection to the cellular network, which could be due to tower maintenance, network congestion, or a more systemic failure. Similarly, Android users might experience this if their device fails to register with the network properly. Troubleshooting steps often involve restarting the device, checking for software updates, resetting network settings, or even removing and reinserting the SIM card. However, when the issue is as widespread as it appears to be, these individual fixes may only offer temporary relief or prove ineffective, suggesting a larger, systemic problem that requires carrier intervention. Carrier updates and network status reports are crucial during such events. Companies like Verizon are expected to provide transparent communication about the cause of the outage, the estimated time for restoration, and the steps being taken to prevent future occurrences. The reliance on mobile networks for daily life means that any disruption is met with significant public scrutiny. Furthermore, the complexity of modern cellular networks, with their intricate interplay of hardware, software, and radio frequencies, means that pinpointing the exact source of an SOS mode-only issue can be a challenging and time-consuming process. The situation underscores the vulnerability of our hyperconnected world and the critical importance of robust and reliable telecommunications infrastructure. But is there a way to get ahead of these connectivity hiccups? Next, we dive into a surprising financial calculation that flips the script on phone purchasing. Pixel Perfect Price, the Pro that's cheaper. In the ever-evolving landscape of smartphone pricing, a curious financial paradox has emerged for Google's latest Pixel devices. While the Pixel 10 Pro typically commands a higher price tag than its standard Pixel 10 counterpart, one user's personal circumstances reveal a scenario where opting for the Pro model actually makes more financial sense in the long run. This isn't about a simple price drop or a promotional sale. It's a deeper dive into how bundled services and subscription values can dramatically alter the perceived cost of a device, turning conventional wisdom on its head. The crux of this counterintuitive argument lies in the value of bundled subscriptions, specifically Google's premium AI and cloud storage plans. For individuals already invested in Google's ecosystem, particularly those utilizing services like Google One with substantial storage or advanced AI features, the inclusion of these subscriptions with the Pixel 10 Pro becomes a significant factor. The Pixel 10 Pro, in this specific user's experience, comes with a full-year subscription to the Google AI Pro plan, valued at $240 annually, $20 a month. In contrast, the standard Pixel 10 offers only a 6-month subscription to a less comprehensive Google One plan. This disparity in included benefits, when valued against the price difference between the two phones, creates the financial edge for the Pro model. Let's break down the numbers as presented. The price difference between the Pixel 10 Pro and the Pixel 10 is $200. However, the value of the included year-long Google AI Pro plan is $240. By receiving this subscription for free with the Pro model, the user effectively saves $40 in the first year compared to purchasing the Pixel 10 and then paying separately for a comparable AI Pro plan to match the Pro model's included benefit. This calculation doesn't even factor in the inherent hardware advantages of the Pro model, such as a brighter display, more RAM, and enhanced camera capabilities, which further bolster its value proposition for users who can leverage these features. However, this financial logic is highly conditional. It's a compelling proposition only for those who are already paying for or would otherwise subscribe to such premium Google services. For a user who doesn't need the extra cloud storage or advanced AI capabilities, or who isn't already in the Google ecosystem, the standard Pixel 10 or even older, more affordable models like the Pixel 9 or 9a might represent a more sensible purchase. The savings are directly tied to the perceived value of the bundled subscription. If the subscription is not utilized, the upfront cost of the Pro model becomes the dominant factor, potentially making the standard model the more economical choice. This highlights a growing trend where the overall value of a tech purchase is increasingly defined not just by the hardware, but by the software, services, and ecosystem integration it unlocks. The discussion also touches upon the personal dilemma faced by tech enthusiasts who are drawn to the latest features, but also mindful of budget constraints. The user contemplates whether the allure of the Pro model's advanced features, coupled with the subscription savings, outweighs the significant cost difference compared to a more budget-friendly Pixel 9 or 9a. This internal debate reflects a common consumer challenge: balancing the desire for cutting-edge technology with practical financial considerations, especially when bundled services can complicate the decision-making process. But what if your next tech upgrade comes with a fresh coat of paint for your favorite apps? We're switching gears to explore some slick new design updates hitting your Android browser. Chrome's Material Makeover, expressive updates roll out. Google Chrome for Android is set to receive a visual refresh, adopting Material use expressive design language. This update brings subtle yet significant changes to the browser's interface, aligning it more closely with Google's latest design principles seen across its other first-party applications. While the core functionality remains the same, these aesthetic tweaks aim to enhance user experience and modernize the browser's appearance, making it feel more dynamic and personalized. The most noticeable changes are appearing in key interface elements. The Omnibox, Chrome's ubiquitous address and search bar, remains largely the same in its primary function, but it now features a more refined loading indicator. This indicator utilizes a split or segmented progress component with softened, rounded corners, adding a touch of visual polish. Beyond the Omnibox, the Material 3 expressive updates are more apparent when navigating through Chrome's menus. The three-dot overflow menu, a gateway to various settings and actions, now presents key buttons like Go Forward, Bookmark Star, Download, Site Info, and Refresh within distinct circular containers at the top. This design choice helps these frequently used actions stand out more prominently against the expanding list of options, potentially improving usability and reducing the cognitive load for users. Further enhancing the new look, the tab grid page is also receiving attention. The plus icon for opening a new tab has been redesigned within a rounded square container. Similarly, the switcher for navigating between regular tabs, incognito tabs, and tab groups is now housed within its own distinct container. One notable update mentioned is that the theming for unselected tab groups will now adapt based on the user's chosen color palette, further integrating the browser's appearance with the broader Material U system. This level of customization is a hallmark of Material U, allowing users to tailor their digital environment to their preferences. Historically, Chrome's interface has seen gradual evolution rather than radical overhauls. These Material 3 expressive tweaks continue this trend, focusing on refining existing elements rather than introducing entirely new paradigms. By placing components within containers, Google is subtly re-emphasizing certain interactive elements without significantly increasing their size. For instance, the small New Tab button, while now in a container, appears somewhat unusual, suggesting that designers are still fine-tuning the implementation. Crucially, core list views, such as the main settings menu, appear to remain unchanged, indicating that the updates are primarily cosmetic and focused on interactive components. These design changes are being rolled out gradually, with sightings reported on Chrome version 139, specifically on devices like the Pixel 10, and within the Android 16 QPR2 Beta 1. The rollout seems to be happening in stages, with some users experiencing the new look over the weekend. This phased approach is common for app updates, ensuring stability and allowing Google to gather feedback before a wider release. The adoption of Material U's expressive elements signifies Google's commitment to a consistent and modern design language across its product suite, aiming to provide a cohesive and visually appealing experience for Android users. But is a sleek interface all that's new in the Android world? We're about to unbox a surprisingly capable tablet that redefines the budget category. Budget Tablet Breakthrough, Lenovo Tab One under $100 review. The sub-$100 tablet market has often been a compromise, delivering basic functionality at the expense of design, build quality, or features. However, the Lenovo Tab One emerges as a compelling contender, challenging these expectations with its compact, lightweight design, surprisingly robust build, and modern aesthetics that even rival more expensive devices like the iPad mini. For its price point, the specifications are notably impressive, offering features rarely found in entry-level tablets, such as cellular connectivity, GPS tracking, and a 3.5mm headphone jack. Under the hood, the Tab One runs on the Helio G85 processor, which, while not a powerhouse for demanding tasks, capably handles everyday applications and provides a smooth experience for basic usage. The software is up to date with Android 15, and Lenovo's commitment to update support, potentially up to 7 years, is a significant selling point, although the exact interpretation of this promise remains a point of legal clarity. For younger users, the tablet is particularly well-suited, featuring Google Kids Space for a curated learning and entertainment environment. Its 8.7-inch size is perfect for small hands, and it fits easily into backpacks, making it an ideal companion for children. Lenovo also offers an optional protective kids cover, adding to its family-friendly appeal. In terms of physical design, the Tab One's plastic casing belies its quality, offering a solid feel without any hint of cheapness. The unibody construction contributes to its durability, with the casing resisting pressure and twisting without affecting the display. The bezels are notably slim, providing a modern look and a higher screen-to-body ratio, 82%, than some premium tablets. Storage options include 64 GB and 128 GB of eMMC 5.1 memory, expandable via microSD cards up to 1 TB. For connectivity, it supports Wi-Fi 5, Bluetooth 5.3, and has slots for nano SIM cards in WWAN models, enabling mobile internet access. The inclusion of a 3.5mm jack and a USB 2 port adds to its versatility, though the latter's slow data transfer speeds and lack of video output are minor limitations. The display, an 8.7-inch IPS panel with an 800p resolution, offers a pixel density just under 200 ppi. While not the sharpest, it provides decent clarity for everyday use and benefits from PWM-free brightness control, making it comfortable for extended viewing. The screen achieves a respectable peak brightness of 412 CD/M2, which is adequate for indoor use, but less ideal for bright outdoor conditions. Color accuracy is good, with delta-E values within the target range for the sRGB color space, and the black value contributes to a pleasing contrast ratio. Viewing angle stability is also acceptable, with minimal color shift. Performance-wise, the Helio G85, paired with 4 GB of RAM, handles general tasks smoothly, but struggles with more intensive applications and gaming. Benchmarks show it performing adequately for web browsing and lighter apps, but users seeking high-end gaming or heavy multitasking might find it limiting. Battery life is solid, with the 5100 mAh battery delivering over 14 hours in Wi-Fi tests and 16 hours of video playback. Charging is supported up to 15 watts. The tablet also includes basic cameras, an 8MP rear camera with autofocus, though slow, and a 2MP front camera suitable for video calls. Despite its budget nature, the Tab One offers a surprisingly complete package, especially for children or users seeking a secondary, portable device for light tasks. Its combination of modern design, decent build quality, up-to-date software, and useful features like GPS and cellular options at a sub-$100 price point makes it a standout option in the entry-level tablet market. And that wraps up our deep dives for today. Stay tuned for our lightning round recap and your chance to connect with us on all platforms. That's all the trending news we have for you today. We covered the Verizon SOS mode issue, the surprisingly cost-effective Pixel 10 Pro, Chrome's Material U updates for Android, and the impressive Lenovo Tab One tablet. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful, subscribe to Google Trends Hub for more essential updates, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a trend. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and follow us on all social media platforms to stay connected. See you next time.